Hello pretty people, so today I am doing a get ready with me, chit chat, get ready with me, and I'm using my Shaaanxo the REMIX palette. I'm actually filming this before you guys even know about this. I'm like in the future right now. Ugh. Yeah, I'm doing a look with this palette, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. I don't even know what look I'm gonna go for today, but something quite glam. As you can hopefully tell, I have a face mask on right now. This is the Manuka Doctor Peel Off Mask. It's always hard like trying to find the first edge. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's a bit thick on this side. Usually it peels off really nicely. With these bits just here, I just use a wet cloth and just wipe it off. It comes right off. Same kind of thing if I get it stuck in my eyebrow or in my hair up here, you just use a wet towel. I mean, like a wet flannel, face cloth, flannel. And it'll just come right off. Okay, I just got back. The lighting's a little different. It looks like it's about to rain outside. What's new? But this mask literally makes my skin glow. Like, it looks photoshopped, obviously. My skin's uneven. It's my bare skin. But the actual, like, finish of my skin, it just glows. Like, I love this mask so much. Anyway, moving along. I'm just gonna go straight in with my base first. So I'm gonna start with J1 Jelly Pack to prime. This is the second time I'm using this. The first time was in that full face first impression, and I surprisingly really liked it. It feels like a face mask. By the way, I did moisturize just before with my Clinique Moisture Surge, I think it's called. You know the one. I have fake tan on, so hopefully this works out okay. But I'm going to use a little bit of my Fenty Beauty 130 Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation. This dries darker, so it's gonna look real pale, but should dry hopefully the right shade, hopefully. Because when I wore this, when I had no fake tan on, it was well and truly too dark. I'll list my first impression for this foundation down below if you want to go watch it. I'm using my Flawless Finish sponge. I can't remember if I said that. I love this sponge so much. And this sponge doesn't soak up too much product. It's ever so slightly firmer than the Beauty Blender. It's still soft. If yours feels a little bit harder when you get it, just make sure, woo, I just threw it. Just make sure you knead it with the water, like have some warm water running and just kind of knead it with your fingers, dampen it and squeeze it out, and then you should be good to go. Okay, hopefully that'll dry to a really good shade for me. The fake tan is fresh and still developing as well, so it's a little bit tricky, but I think once we have on the rest of our makeup, it'll look perfect. And then applying my, I would say, current favorite concealer. This is the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade Light 20 today. And I'm just going to conceal under my eyes with this. And a little bit over my freckles. This concealer is just bomb. If you haven't tried it, I definitely suggest you give it a go, and it's so cheap. To set under my eyes, I'm using Summer Bisque by Bare Minerals, and this is a Shimmer Tulip brush. And then on the rest of my face to set everything, I'm using my Studio Fix powder in C30. Just using a nice big powder brush. Okay, now I'm going to do my eyebrows quickly, and today I'm going to use my Tarte Taupe Amazonian Clay Waterproof Brow Mousse. And I'm using an eye definer brush, which is like a little flat brush if you can see. You can definitely see. I don't know why, but in my camera I look really patchy, and in real life I really don't. What is going on? Like, I am 100% certain I don't look that patchy in real life, so I don't know if it's coming through for you guys. Just ignore that. Next, I'm taking some of my High Brow Glow by Benefit, and I'm just going to sharpen up under my brows. I'm just going to sharpen this first. I'm just using a little crease detail brush to smooth that out. And then finishing off with my Gimme Brow in shade 3. And this just kind of brings a little bit of life back into my eyebrows. Kind of like highlights those hairs again, makes them look nice and thick. I don't like the look of too perfect brows on myself, so the Gimme Brow just kind of volumizes the natural hairs I have to make my eyebrows look a little bit more hairy again. And I'm just going to put on some of this City Slicker Tinted Oil by Mecca. This is in the shade Rose. Now going back into the Shaaanxo the REMIX. This one is one of my samples from the packaging samples, but the eyeshadows are all, you know, this is them. You guys have probably seen the colours by now if you watched my launch video. I'll list it down below because I would have done a launch video by now. So weird filming this in reverse. Anyway, I'm going to take a little of the shade Need You, which is the top middle brown. Just the perfect brown shade for in the crease. Just like a really good transition shade, or all over the lid. I'm just taking the tiniest amount and buffing that all over with a blender brush. I'm just kind of building it up a little. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Bestie with a crease blender brush. And I'm going to pop that right into the crease also. Just kind of using a really soft pressure on the brush. I love this color so much. It's so beautiful. I'm kind of putting it on my inner and outer corner as well. And then just going back in with my first blender brush to make sure the edges are really soft. Now I'm just flipping over the palette and going in with the shade Terracotta. Just going to apply that to the inner and outer edge with the same brush, just buffing that in really well. Oh my gosh, I love this color. So you can just see that Bestie shade kind of peeking through, and it's just like really warm. There's like some red and purple in there because Bestie is almost like a bit of a warm purplish kind of shade. It's really pretty, like really unique. Now I'm using some Sin Eyeshadow Primer Potion by Urban Decay. Just on that very inner bit, middle bit of my eyelid. I'm just using that crease detail brush again to kind of blend it out. And then taking the shade Dream Girl, which is like a duochrome peach. Patting that on top. And then kind of blending those edges a little. And I'm going to take a tiny bit of Vampire on my crease detail brush. Just pop that right on the outer corners. And then just one more time with the blending brush just to make sure it's all seamless because I want it to be quite soft, even though it's quite dramatic. Just like that really blended look. I'm going in with the shade Holy Grail with my crease detail brush again. I'm also going to place that colour right on the inner corner. And then again the shade at Bestie. We're just going to run that underneath the lash line. And I just love how soft this looks. It's so pretty. And then a little bit of Need You on a blender brush, just on that outer edge, like maybe the outer half, just buffing that in. Bring it a little bit lower to really make it quite smoky. By the time we put on lashes, it'll balance it out. In the waterline, I'm going to apply this Innisfree gel eyeliner, and this is in the shade, I don't know, it's in Korean. And then I'm going to do some winged eyeliner today. I haven't done it in a while. This is the Matte Liquid Liner by NYX. This is running out and it's stressing me out. Okay, I've got the M Cosmetics one now. Hopefully this is good. It actually is good. So yeah, I like this. I think it's really good. It's quite black too. I love this eye makeup. Okay, lashes. Now I am using the Eyes to Kill Giorgio Armani mascara. I shall do the bottom lashes in a moment. First, I'm going to put on some lashes. Use these about 4 times and look how amazing they still look. While I'm filming this video, they are not out yet. They are being made at the moment. So coming soon, probs, still. I think I've lost my dark lash glue, which kind of really annoys me. So I'm just going to use the clear. Since I've used these a few times, they fit my eye shape perfectly. That lash glue is obviously still drying, but I'm going to take the Feather Noir Mascara by Marc Jacobs for my bottom lashes. Which is drying out. Next up, I'm taking the Ciate Palm Island Bronzer. I'm going to use a domed fibre brush with this. I've never tried it. I just really like the look of the colour. Ooh, that's so nice to blend. And now the lighting is just playing games with me again. Now I'm going to contour with my Pro Glow and a bronzer brush. And then I'm going to use the same brow bone colour that I used on my brow bone, this one right here, as my highlighter. Using a detail fibre brush. Okay, now for the lips. To finish off the entire look, I just want to keep it really simple. I think I'll do like a light pink or something, just to kind of flatter the eyes. I'm going to try on the shade Naughty by Colourpop, which I mentioned in a favourites video a little while ago. I'd really appreciate if the lighting would stop changing. And then just because my fake tan hasn't developed as fast as my face has gone dark, I'm just going to use some of this. This is my little trick. I like to use the Laura Geller body frosting Tahitian glow all over face and body glow. Whew. Just with a big powder brush. I don't know if you can still get this. I bought this so long ago. Looks like I haven't even touched it. And then I just kind of dust it over. And it just gives like a bronzed glow. Okay, now it's kind of too dark. I cannot win today, you know what, whatever. So there we have the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, don't forget to thumbs up. Here's a little close-up of the eye makeup. So pretty. I love the kind of like rose gold warm vibes of it. I just love that color as a highlighter as well. Like if I want something that's a little bit more blinding, I go for this. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will link everything I used down below for you like always, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.